We are in the middle of the worst flu season in 15 years. A new government report shows 1 of every 13 visits to the doctor last week was for fever, cough, and other symptoms of the flu. One of the biggest concerns is what happens after the flu weakens your immune system. Fox 4's Phil Alvarado spoke to one doctor about what to watch out for. Phil.
Clarissa, doctors say that the flu strain that's prevalent this year is extremely severe, and combined with secondary infections, that can make it very dangerous. The deaths of 58-year-old Angie Barwise and 38-year-old Weatherford teacher Heather Holland highlight the danger of secondary infections. The families of both women say they were otherwise healthy when they contracted the flu. Barwise's husband says she was diagnosed with type A influenza, strep, and bronchitis. Holland's family says she came down with type B influenza and later pneumonia.
If you are getting better and you suddenly worsen, that is a red flag.
Doctors say the flu makes the body vulnerable to other infections that can rapidly become life-threatening, even if the patient seems to be recovering. Holland died 6 days after her first symptoms. Her family says blood tests found evidence of sepsis.
Pneumonia, or they can go in and cause a bloodstream infection that we call sepsis, and those are terrible and they can be fatal, even in perfectly healthy people. So if you're worried that there is a secondary bacterial infection, you need to see your doctor.
Doctors say the predominant strain of flu going around right now is H3N2.
When it's that strain, the disease is worse and it's generally more severe. And so this is an H3N2 year.
But doctors also point out it's not too late to get a flu shot to guard against one of the worst flu seasons in several years.
So important to get your flu shot. Even now, it's not too late. Even now, if you can prevent the flu, that's the only way you can guarantee you're not going to have a secondary infection on top of the flu, is if you don't get it in the first place.
And remember what the doctor says, if you have the flu, you feel like you're getting better, but then your condition worsens, you should call your doctor immediately just to make sure it's not a secondary infection.